Hello YouTube. This is 50 Plus coming to you, and I'm getting dressed for the day. So I thought I'd give it a try to put some makeup on in front of the camera. Um, I haven't done this before, so obviously I look terrible, and I'm missing my eye drops, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I'm going to be starting out with a Serious Skin Oil of Olay face moisturizer, and I'm just going to warm that up with my fingers, and gonna put a little bit of the, no, I normally would put a little bit of the moisturizer for under the eye. It's the same brand, but I'm gonna skip that right now because I don't know how long it's gonna take me to put this makeup on and let my hair down. So this is the Serious Skin product, and what I put on my lips was the Eve Pro lip balm. And should I need to do anything cleaning up, I'll be using the L'Oreal Revitalift makeup wipes. And I have my makeup in a Tupperware and my brushes right here that I'm going to be using. The fans beside me. I'm going to start out with the M Cosmetics face primer. And this will be my first time using this. Go ahead and just put it on my cheeks instead of my hands or a brush. Now I do understand if you were doing somebody else's makeup, they suggest that you use a wedge sponge or a brush to apply this to your client, not your hands, unless you're close to your client, you know, like if it's a family member, friend, or somebody that you do their makeup often and they don't mind. Bring that on down. This is like, it feels just smooth and silky. Not silicone silky, but like just some silky lotion. Not sure how I feel about it yet. I've not used it that often. And I'm going to go ahead and use the L'Oreal True Match. And the color I'm using is C8, and it's cool. First, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids because I usually like, and I don't like to stick this in here and put it on my eyes. I feel like germs are getting in there. So I usually just rub some off in the back of my hand. And the only bad thing is it like kind of stains the back of my hand for a minute. So I'm going to put on some eye primer. And this is for the purpose of the eyeshadow, so it can have something to adhere to and prevent creasing and give it longer wear. And it's okay that it's white or light. Usually, I think every primer that I've used for the eyelid had some sort of tint to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I normally would use a base, but just keeping it simple, and I would use the NYX base that I've showed in a haul or two. But I'm going to go ahead and shake this up, and then I'm going to use my Samantha Chapman stippling brush, and I got this from Sephora. This I got from Walmart. And the Serious Skincare, I got that from QVC, HSN. So I'm going to just pour some of this on the back of my hand, and then I poured some on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to absorb it, pick it up with this brush. And the good thing about this stippling brush is just the way it kind of spreads out the product all over your face. And this is a foundation that is buildable, so you can go from the sheerest look, the nice one layer, or if you need extra coverage, it just do the same thing, repeat the same thing. I should have a mirror here because I'm trusting that by this being my daily routine. And you just kind of, well, what I do, I kind of like drag it around after I stipple it on, and then I go in circular motions, and because I've already put eye primer on, my lids, then I'll go ahead and rub this across to even out the tone around my eyes and my eyelid because it's darker under my eyes and my eyelids also, and especially in the corners here. Now, I'm going to just leave it at one layer because it seems to be enough, and plus this is just what I would put on just on an average day to just just to have makeup on, but you know, not for any particular event or anything, like just to go to school or even go to the store or go to the mall or something. So the next I would go ahead and do my eyes. And I had the NYX, and this is a blush, and I don't know the name of it. It's called Desert Rose, and I'm going to be applying this on my eyelid because I like to use blush on my eyes normally. Just find my eyeshadow brush. And then I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics, and it's just a fluffy brush. And then just swirling that around in there, tapping it off, and just basically just rubbing it across my lids. And it's coming off a little light because normally I like it that burgundy tint, and you know I normally use the eyeshadow from MAC. So I'm just about out of that. I only had barely some on the rim, so I know that I have to find an alternative. So I was trying this out, and this is usually how I like. This is really, like I said, all the day to day. That just looks like a bit much, but I'm going to go ahead and I have the liner that I use, which would be and the eyeshadow primer was the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and what is this? I can't think of the name of this. Oh, Black Radiance, and this was longer, but this is the eyeliner pencil that I'm using, and I basically just get as close to my eyelash line as I could on both eyes. I'm normally using a magnifying mirror to do this stuff, and this is just to bring your eyes out because I don't know, if you don't do a whole lot to your face, at least you can have your eyes out. I normally put eye drop on. I told you that I didn't bring that out to where I'm doing this demonstration. I'm only going 1/3 of the way, and then kind of putting the eyeshadow right there. Sometimes I put it right here, and up under there would be considered tight lining, and down here would be considered your waterline. And my brows really get on my nerves, so I kind of gotta brush them in place just to feel sane here. And it's already like 8 minutes. I'm gonna be trying to do a trick with this, and this is so I got that all in, and I'm gonna put some mascara on, and then I'm gonna put some powder on. The mascara that I'm using is Better Than Sex by Too Faced, and it is a sample size, and this is the brush. And I just usually put mascara on the edge of my lashes. I don't really go down to the base of them. I don't know, because I just don't feel like, it seems like it's harder to clean off, and I don't really have like a good eye makeup remover. I just use the wipes, and they usually work just fine. And as a general rule, I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes. Um, and that's basically what I would do. And then I'm going to be using the Benefits, the Professional powder. And I'm just going to take the top off, and then it has the opening there. And I usually just shake some in here. And the color of it is like a peachy color. And I like that because it kind of, I feel like it helps with the color correcting. And then I just find a fluffy brush of some sort. And I kind of switch up on the brushes, so I'm going to go ahead and use this generic one. It doesn't have a name, um, and it's like a blush brush, but because it will fit into this cap, I'm going to go ahead and I kind of just, it's very lightly going over the surface. I'm not even like, a lot picks up, but once I sit it on top of my skin like that, then I just distribute it all around very softly with the tip of the brush. And I like to do it that way, and then if I have to, then I'll just go back and just brush. I don't know if that's better. So now I'm like pressing a little harder and making sure it blends into my foundation and set it. And it's a good idea to set your foundation with some sort of powder. You can use a loose powder like this, a translucent powder, a powder with some color to it, or a pressed powder. And that's how you would set your foundation so that it can last longer, don't move around on your face, and minimize the transferring. So I'm just going to take my little two ponytails down, and I had my hair up in a ponytail because I was sweating, and I didn't want the ends of my hair to get all wet because for some reason that's how it is with me. And basically, I normally would use a brown powder these days to touch up my the edge of my hair. And I had just washed my hair last night, tied it up, and I blew dry it. Well, I let it air dry, and then it was mostly dry. Then I blew dry it, and then I put some serum on it and kind of flat ironed it a little bit. All right, so this is just a slight get ready with me, just basically looking at me with all of my gray hairs that are so stubborn. If anybody out there know anything I can do to just get them permanently colored and that they stay. All right, I love you for viewing and look forward to another video on my haul, because I had some things for a while and was waiting for the right time to haul, and also look forward to my makeup collection. I'm going to go ahead and do a video showing what I have in my collection. All right, thank you for tuning in. Bye bye. Oh, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe right there. Subscribe.